Hello my fellow gamers and welcome to Perablenta's, or should I say Perafilozof's, SimCity video tutorials. In this episode of my video tutorials I'm going to cover planning. Planning is one of the most important things in SimCity because you cannot save, you cannot load, you play it until the end. So how is it the easiest way to plan out a city? Well, the game itself comes with a very nicely done sandbox system which allows you to plan ahead and have as much money as you need to see how things would work out. I'm going to start with a 3-city region, which I'm going to use later on to make a multi-city region. So let's just name it for now Test 1. We're going to make it a private and we're going to leave it in sandbox mode because we want to have enough money to be able to test out things that we are going to actually do once we are not actually playing in sandbox mode. So let's click next and let's see. This is the only plot that actually has resources, and since we want our city to start making money right away to be able to pay up in front for these cities, we are going to claim this. Click play and let's see what we can plan out in this city. I have played on this map before, so I know how the resources are going to be set up, and for this time I'm going to choose refining oil. Now the basic way to start your planning, since we are playing in sandbox mode, we have a million simoleons, and by using the shortcut Alt V you're going to get another 100,000. So now that we are set up with money, we can just simply pause the game and take a look at our plot. The water overview will show us that there is a lot of water here, a lot of water here and over here. But if we go to another overview, let's say coal, we see that this coal is also at the same place as the water. So if we start a mining business here, we are going to poison this water, which means we're never going to use water from here. If we go to ore, we can see we got some ore here, but it's not connected to water, so that would be okay. If we go to oil, you can see we got loads of oil here. And if we go back to water, we can see that it also connects with water, so we are not going to use water here either. So for the start of the game, we can use water here by simply placing a road going like this and then just placing water towers on top of it. Now, since I have chosen to go with the oil extraction and maybe refining later on, I'm not going to be using this ore here. As for the wind direction, we can see that it is going to the right, which means that we could use this coal at the start because all the pollution is going to go outside the map, and this is an excellent spot for the soil because all the wind is going to go outside. Since the wind direction is to the right, that means that our residential is going to go to the left, which means this entire area over here is going to be our residential. It's gonna go up to about here, where we can have our mine of coal if we want some extra funds, because refining is actually very expensive, much more expensive than having a coal mine. So we are going to start with a coal mine, have it export some coal, earn some cash, and then once we have enough, we are going to start extracting this oil. Once we got enough oil extraction done and we have reached the limit for expanding our oil drilling HQ, we are going to build a refinery, and then we are going to produce fuel out of raw oil. So that's our plan for this city at the moment. Now the next thing we have to plan the road system. My road tutorial will be covered in the next video. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.